If you're thinking about buying a home in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, you're probably wondering, how much does it really cost to live here? Is it as affordable as people say it is? And most importantly, what kind of home can you actually get for your money? Today, I'm breaking it all down. We're going to talk about the true cost of home ownership in Winston-Salem, the mortgage prices, property taxes, utilities, and everything else that comes with buying a home in this city. By the end of this video, you'll know whether Winston-Salem is the right place for you to buy, and when you're ready to take that next step, you already know who to call. My name is Keon Sholos with Real Broker LLC, and I get calls every day from people just like you. So whether you're looking to make a move in 9 days or 9 months, feel free to reach out. All of my contact information is below in the description box, and I will be more than happy to help you make a smooth move to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. All right, let's get into it. Now, when you hear people talking about Winston-Salem being affordable, they're not exaggerating. If you compare home prices here to places like Charlotte, Raleigh, or anywhere up north, you'll see a huge difference. The median home price in Winston-Salem is significantly lower than the national average, which means you get more house for your money. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or looking to upgrade, this market gives you options. You're not going to feel priced out like you might feel in the bigger cities. But let's get specific. Right now, the median home prices in Winston-Salem is hovering around $300,000. For that price, you can get a solid 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in a good neighborhood, often with a nice sized yard. If you're looking for something more high-end, like new construction with luxury finishes or a home with a big lot, you're probably looking at $350,000 and up. And if you're an investor, someone that's looking for a fixer-upper, you can still find properties on the $150,000, but the competition for those is still strong. Now let's talk about mortgages, because even though the home prices are reasonable, you still want to make sure that your monthly payment fits your budget. Right now, interest rates have been fluctuating, but let's say you're getting a rate around 6.75%. On a $300,000 home with a 5% down payment, your monthly mortgage, including the taxes and insurance, is going to land somewhere between $2,200 and $2,400 a month. Speaking of property taxes, that's another area where Winston-Salem wins. Taxes here are lower than other parts of North Carolina. The property tax rate in Forsyth County is around 0.84%, which means if you buy a home for $300,000, you're looking at about $2,520 a year in property taxes. That's way less than you would pay in Charlotte or Raleigh. Now let's talk about utilities. Owning a home means you're covering things like electricity, water, and trash pickup. The good news? Utilities in Winston-Salem are below national average. Most homeowners pay anywhere from $150 to $250 a month for electricity, depending on the season. Water and sewer bills are usually around $50 to $80 a month, and trash pickup is included in your property taxes. If you're moving here from a place where utility costs are through the roof, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Homeowners insurance is another key expense, and in North Carolina, it's pretty reasonable. Most people pay around $800 to $1,500 a year, depending on the size and location of the home. If you're in an area prone to flooding, you may need some additional coverage, but for most homes in Winston-Salem, standard homeowners insurance is affordable. Now let's talk about maintenance costs, because owning a home isn't just about the mortgage. You've got upkeep to think about. Things like the HVAC servicing, lawn care, and unexpected repairs. A good rule of thumb is 1% of your home's value per year for maintenance. So if your home is worth $300,000, set aside about $3,000 a year for upkeep. If you buy a new construction home, your maintenance costs will be a little lower for the first few years. But if you're buying an older home, be prepared for things like a new roof or HVAC system down the road. One of the biggest perks in buying in Winston-Salem is that you're getting a home value appreciation without the crazy bidding wars you see in bigger cities. Home values here have been steadily increasing, making real estate a smart investment. If you buy now, chances are your home will increase in value in the next 5 to 10 years, helping you build wealth. And that's the real power of home ownership. It's not just about having a place to live. It's about building financial security for the future. Now, I know some of you thinking that you need 20% down in order to buy a house. Let me tell you, you do not need 20% down. There are plenty of loan options, including FHA loans that require 3.5% down, conventional loans starting at 5% down, and even 0 down VA and USDA loans if you qualify. You can also see if you qualify for the $15,000 in down payment assistance if you're a first-time home buyer. If saving for a down payment has been holding you back, don't let that stop you. There are options, and I can help you figure out which one is best. Another thing that people ask me about are the closing costs. When you buy a home, you'll have additional fees like their loan origination, title insurance, and inspections. In North Carolina, closing costs will range you anywhere between 2 to 5% of the home's price. So on a $300,000 home, you can expect to pay anywhere from $6,000 to $15,000. Sometimes we can negotiate to have the seller to cover part of those costs, so don't let that number scare you. It's all a part of the process. Let's talk about lifestyle, because affordability means nothing if you don't actually enjoy where you live. Winston-Salem gives you the best of both worlds. You get a lower cost of living without sacrificing quality of life. The city has a strong job market in healthcare, education, and tech. There's a growing food and art scene, and you're closer to the mountains for weekend getaways. Not to mention that you're only a few hours away from the beach. It's a city that feels laid back, but still has plenty to do. If you're thinking about buying a home here, now is the time. Prices are still reasonable, interest rates will eventually come down, and the longer you wait, the more you risk paying higher prices as demand grows. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or someone looking to upgrade, I'm here to help you make this process as smooth as possible. So if you're serious about home ownership in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, let's talk. Call me, text me, send me a message, and we'll come up with a game plan to find the right home for you. And before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment if you have any questions. And make sure you watch this video as it will help you with your home search. And always remember, Keon has the keys. I'll see you in the next one.